When it comes to weight loss and muscle growth, everyone knows that dieting is 90% of the battle. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know that there are a lot of fake health foods that are pushed by many influencers that are actually making you fat. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the top 30 fake health foods that you guys think are actually healthy, and I'm going to be ranking them on this tier list from S tier to F tier, and I'm going to be showing what's best, what's worst, what you shouldn't eat, what you should eat, and I'll break down everything in detail. So tag along and watch this video if you want to gain some knowledge and actually know what's good to eat. All right, so we're already starting this off with the most famous protein food source that every gym goer knows about, and that is protein shakes. In this case, it's a Premier protein shake, and I could look at the ingredients list and really nitpick about everything, but I'm just going to go off the top of my head and what I think it has, what I'm pretty sure it has. So in most protein shakes, they have fake sweeteners like sucralose, which have been shown to slow your metabolism, make you fat, and it's really synthetic and chemically made, which is bad for humans. You know, it has dairy, but it sits on a shelf at room temperature, and all dairy needs to be refrigerated, so that makes no fucking sense. And even though it has protein, it's synthetic, it's powder, and there's not all of the amino acids. You need all 9 essential amino acids to actually absorb protein and get jacked, and this is lacking that. But this has all these weird ass ingredients that you cannot pronounce. It will give you acne, it will mess up your stomach, and you're not even going to actually absorb any protein. You will not get jacked. If anything, because of the fake sweeteners, it will make you fat. And a lot of these also have seed oils. And if you don't know about seed oils, this could range from canola oil to vegetable oil to palm oil, peanut oil. They're all the same. They're high in omega-6 fatty acids, and they will also make you fat. So I would put this at a C list. I could be going off of these, whether it's just a one-time thing or every day. If you're drinking these every day, these are going to make you fat. These aren't going to help you see any gains, and you're just going to have love handles and man tits. Okay, so next on the list, we got Quest protein chips. I'm going to put these on D tier because these have even more ingredients than the Premier protein shakes, and they have more fake flavors. But, the number one ingredient is probably corn in these, and most corn is GMO. Most corn has pesticides, which are going to lower your testosterone. There was a study showing that some of the main pesticides that they put on most crops in America made male frogs develop female genitalia. So basically, it's going to lower your test and turn you into a woman, which will make you hold fat on your chest and your love handles. And then corn, there's no nutrients in corn. That's why when you take a shit, it literally comes out in your fucking shit. So that's another con. There's probably MSG in here. There's all these preservatives that make these sit on the shelf forever. There's seed oils. In a lot of these, I'm pretty sure there's artificial food dyes, which are banned in Europe, which have been shown to cause ADHD, have been shown to cause cancer. And if I could see the list, there's probably more bullshit in here. But I'm going to put this at the D tier because, once again, it's not a complete protein. It's going to be probably like pea protein, which is even worse than whey protein because pea protein, has phytoestrogens in it. Peas are in the legume family, which are full of phytoestrogens. So these are literally estrogenic. They're going to make you fat. And these are probably just as worse or just as bad as Doritos. So I would definitely put these at the D spot. But let me know what you guys think in the comments if you'd switch any of these up. So next we got naked shakes. I mean, these are just not good. Like, all of these things are fake. So think about this. Like, the S tier on here isn't going to be, what I would eat. It's like what the average person would eat. Out of this entire list, what I would rank them. So I'll put this in the B tier because, first off, to make fruit juice, you need to basically have the amount of juice from like 5 times the amount of fruit that you would eat to be full. So like a cup of orange juice requires like 5 oranges to be squeezed. And if you squeeze out all the juice, that's where all the nutrients are. If you squeeze out all the juice, that's where all the sugar is, all the vitamins, all the minerals, and then the little husk or whatever, the leftover fiber, there's no nutritional value in that. So basically, you're getting this amount of sugar as like a shit ton of fruit, which is too much sugar. Sugar from fruit is okay, but if you have too much of it, it's bad. And the main bad thing is that the fruit is not organic, so you're getting pesticides, especially if it's fruit from the dirty dozen. So if you're having berries like strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, you're getting pesticides, which are the same ones that they put on the corn and the other grains, but also if it's pasteurized, the enzymes and bacteria that would help you absorb all the vitamins and minerals is getting destroyed because it's boiled. So basically, you're just drinking sugar water. You're not even going to be able to absorb the vitamins or minerals because it's pasteurized. And that's the same thing with pasteurized milk, pasteurized juice, even pasteurized honey. Pure honey that's pasteurized, you don't absorb any of the vitamins and minerals. And it's going to spike your insulin a lot. It's a lot of empty sugar. It's going to make you crash. But I will say it's definitely less processed than these two. So I'll say it's not as unhealthy as these two, but these are the worst of the worst. Like these are gonna give you cancer and be terrible. Next on the list, we got Beyond Burgers. Guys, vegetarian meat, vegan meat is so bullshit. It's so bullshit. If you don't know about nutrition, it's easy to think, oh, it's healthy, it's not meat because meat's bad. But that's all you fucking know. If you don't know about nutrition, you're gonna think these are okay, but there's probably over 90 ingredients in these. I wish I could pull up all the ingredients lists and break them down. Let me know if you want me to make a video breaking down the actual ingredients. But I've heard they put methyl cellulose, which is like wood shavings, as filler. They put lots of different seed oils, lots of like pea protein and tofu, which are extremely estrogenic. They lower your testosterone, which is gonna ruin your hormones, make you skinny fat, make you have less muscle mass. And they just have tons of like nitrates and preservative ingredients, which will cause cancer. This shit is terrible. Eat real meat. Other animals eat meat, so I don't know why you wouldn't want to eat it too. You're not better than someone if you don't eat meat. And you are better than other people if you do eat meat, in my opinion. So this is terrible. I wish I could see the ingredients list, but if I did it with this video, it would just be like an hour. And I could next time if you guys actually want to watch, but I'm just going to wing it off of my nutrition knowledge. So next we got Special K protein cereal. Guys, it has corn, which is really bad. Like, most cereal is made from like corn or wheat or barley, which are all enriched grains, which means they're low quality. They're going to spike your blood sugar. They're going to make you fat. But they probably also have pesticides. I know this shit's not organic. It's the cheapest of the cheap shit. There's a reason a massive ass box of cereal is like $4. It's the cheapest, lowest quality dog food that you could have. Once again, the protein, I don't know if it's whey protein or pea protein, but either way, it's not complete protein. It's literally dead food if you think about it. Red meat, you cook it up, you eat it, it's still red, it's still hot. Like this shit is just like room temperature dog food. If there's chocolate, there's definitely, sucralose in here, or there's sugar to make it sweet. I'm not sure exactly, but, there's probably a lot less ingredients on these in here than compared to these ones. These ones definitely have the most amount of ingredients. And that's kind of how I'm going to rank this. Like, the more ingredients, typically, the more worse it is for you. Not always, but typically. So, if you're eating this every day, eat some fucking eggs instead. Eggs are one ingredient. They have way more vitamins and minerals in here, way more protein than here, and they have, a complete amino acid profile, which will actually make you jacked. And it has cholesterol, which will boost your hormones. None of these things have cholesterol, which are not good. So we got some Ezekiel bread, and I'm gonna put this here because it's not good. I don't know if there's seed oils. If it's organic, it's better. But if the grains are enriched from America, they're bad. If you want carbs, I would definitely do potatoes or fruit because they're one ingredient, no pesticides, not enriched grains. I'm not sure what the ingredients are on here, but if you could get an organic sourdough bread with like 3 or 4 ingredients, the grains wouldn't be enriched. There'd be no pesticides, and it's just empty carbs. There's no nutrients, but it's still carbs, which you definitely need those for the gym. Okay, next up, I'm putting this in the D tier. Nutella. Guys, there's like the ingredients here are like corn syrup, sugar, and seed oils. Those are like the top 3 ingredients. And then it's like chemical bullshit. You guys may think this is healthy. Oh, it's not that high calorie. Oh, it's not that bad. It's Nutella. Guys, this shit is terrible. Seed oils plus sugar plus vegetable oil. That's like the holy trinity of inflammation and obesity right there. I would never eat this. I used to eat it, and it will definitely fuck up your gut, slow your metabolism, and make you fat. What nutritional value do nuts have? Like, this has no nutrients in it. It's just pure flavor, pure filler food just to please your taste buds. and fulfill your sweet tooth. If you want to put something on sourdough bread, put some fucking raw honey. There's actually bioavailable vitamins and minerals. It's actually healthy for you, and it's not going to spike your insulin. This is going to spike your insulin and blood sugar, make you fat, prevent you from burning fat, and make you have a sugar crash and make you feel like shit. Honey will not do that because it has the bacteria, it has the enzymes, which will not make you have that blood sugar spike, and it will not make you crash. Okay, next up, I'm torn between these two. I'm really torn between these two. So these I think have like pea protein, like plant protein. So I'm gonna put it here. There's chocolate, there's nuts, and there's oats. These are all dead foods. These are all grains that have phytoestrogens. There's probably tons of pesticides in here as well. I'm pretty sure I saw a video about how in Nature Valley bars, there's tons of pesticides. But basically, this is all just like gut destroying, test killer crap. This is gonna fuck up your gut. You're not gonna get jacked. If anything, you're just gonna use the carbs to fuel your energy, but you're just filling up your stomach with bullshit fuel. These are terrible and they're bullshit. Okay, next up, guys, smart food. I might put it here. I mean, these are terrible. These are not good, but they're not, compared to some of the other stuff on here, they're a little bit better. I'd say smart food's up here because, I'm putting it here. But smart food's there because corn is bullshit. There's definitely pesticides on the corn. And the other ingredients are like seed oils and cheese. Like fake pasteurized cheese, going back to the pasteurized juice, pasteurized dairy. It's going to fuck up your gut. You're not going to absorb any nutrients. And then it's cooked in seed oils. So that's why I'm putting this here. I'm going to start going a little bit faster because a lot of these things are kind of similar. But, if you eat any of these things, you're not going to get jacked or high toast. I guarantee that. Vitamin water, I'll put an A tier compared to the other shit here. So vitamin water has sugar, I think. Cane sugar is a sweetener, which is better than like fake sweeteners like sucralose that's in here. But all the vitamins are synthetic. You're not going to absorb them. It's way better to get vitamins from like whole food sources like red meat or eggs. I don't know if there's red 40 in here. I don't know what the food dye is, but if there's like monk fruit or, a fake sweetener that are in some variations, they're not going to be good. But it's reverse osmosis, at least. It's not tap water, but it's also in a plastic container. So it's not that good, but it's like low calorie, not that many ingredients. It's going to be better than any of these. Like if you're drinking this every day, it's going to be better than drinking or eating any of these every day. Okay, soy milk. Soy milk is here. Pesticides on the soy. Soy is one of the worst crops for your testosterone. It's like one of the kings of estrogen. So if you consume lots of estrogenic foods, you're going to get gyno and love handles and you're going to be fat. So it's fucking terrible. It's crazy. I used to eat cereal with soy milk every morning, and it's way better to just have raw milk. I forgot. I should be giving you guys alternatives to all these things. So for soy milk, drink raw cow's milk or goat's milk. For vitamin water, drink reverse osmosis or spring water. For this, drink regular fruit juice, sourdough bread. I would do like low glycemic berries because this is more of like a cutting snack. Raw milk instead of this, eggs instead of this, maybe like chomps or beef jerky instead of this. You could do Vandy chips. They're like organic potato chips that are cooked in tallow, or masa chips, red meat, and then honey. So there's replacements for all of these. I'm giving you the free diet sauce right here as we speak. So next up, we got Lara bars. I'll put these here. 4 real ingredients, but peanut butter chocolate chips. So peanut butter, it's bullshit. There's a lot of, even if you get natural peanut butter, the peanut oil rises to the top, and there's that thin layer of oil. That's basically seed oils. That's peanut oil. And if you get the regular one that's already whipped, there's probably seed oils in that as well. So seed oils plus chocolate chips, has no nutritional value. It's just going to be empty carbs, which are going to make you fat. But, peanuts aren't good. Chocolate's not really good. I don't know what else is in there. Maybe dates, but if it's not organic dates, you're getting pesticides because those are in the dirty dozen. So not very good, but compared to these have a ton of ingredients. These have more pesticides and more estrogen. So yeah. Okay, almond milk. Put that here. It's a little bit better than soy, not as estrogenic, but some of these have seed oils in them. It's basically just like water with the leftover husks of almonds blended up with some like bullshit powders, preservatives, and seed oils. That's all it is. They created these milks because almonds and soy. They had all these leftover byproducts of them, and they were like, how can we put these to use instead of just throwing them away? You can do the research on this, how they discover these nut milks. It's basically just the leftover bullshit remnants of what they have from the soybeans and the almonds, and they just put it in the milk, which is crazy. But the marketing's so good, the idea is good, so people fall for it. But these are terrible. Okay, first S tier, coconut water. So the thing I don't like about this is that it's in a BPA container, and if it's not from concentrate, that means it's unpasteurized, so it's good. But if it's from concentrate, that means that they like basically pasteurize it through heating it up, so it has a longer shelf life. But as I said again, there's no nutrients, no vitamins or minerals, so it's basically just like sugar water. But if it's not from concentrate, I'm not sure if this brand is. It's fine. If there's no added sugar, it's fine. But sometimes they like to make like sweet ones or coconut flavored ones where they add sugar, so you have to be careful. If it's one ingredient, it's probably good. So coconut water is fine. Ideally, it'd be in glass. Skinny Pop. I want to put this here just because of the name Skinny Pop. This shit's not going to make you skinny. It's just empty calories. The corn is going to make your fucking insulin spike off the charts. And when your insulin spiked, you can't burn fat. So it's not going to make you fucking skinny. I think these are cooked in seed oils. I mean, there's not cheese on here, but I'm just putting this in the fucking C tier because it's more misleading. I mean, these are both smart food. No, it's fucking dumb food. Skinny Pop. No, it's fat pop. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You need to be eating foods with nutrients that are going to boost your hormones, boost your metabolism, and make you fucking jack, not just, prevent you from being fat. Okay, I snuck this one on here. Of course, this one should be up all the way up here on my actual list, but red meat is way better than any of these foods. Any of the food here, I would rather you replace with red meat. If you're hungry throughout the day and you want a snack, eat red meat. If you're hungry for breakfast, eat red meat. If you're hungry for dinner or a late night snack, eat red meat or eggs, obviously. But if you look at the nutrients, this is a one single whole food, and it has like way more vitamins and minerals from all these things. You guys need to think for yourselves logically. You may look at these and be like, oh, this is added vitamin K and vitamin C or something, or it says it on the nutrition facts in these, but it's cheap ass synthetic powders in there. This is like from the earth, God's creation. If you think you absorb the same amount of the vitamins, synthetic vitamins versus like natural vitamins that occur in here, you are fucking dumb. I've tried eating all these foods and they do not fucking work. Eating this every day will make you feel amazing. Enough said. Okay, here we got an Italian sub. I might have to put it on the D tier, honestly. This subs and sandwiches are a fake fucking health food. You guys think that subs are good for you? I'll break down every fucking ingredient in here. So we got the bread that has a ton of ingredients, bleached flour. In Subway sandwiches, there was a scandal that like there was some ingredient that was in like fucking car tires. It was like rubber in the bread. But we got the pesticides, we got seed oils, we got grains. Okay, lettuce, zero nutritional value. Leafy greens have oxalates, which lower your testosterone. Those are bullshit. We got cold cut meats. So I don't know if you know this, but lunch meats and deli meats aren't just a slice of like a piece of ham. It's like pig feet, pig organs, cheap remnants of the pig, blended up with like some powder preservatives like nitrates, all these things that cause cancer and make it taste good. Blended up, put in a mold and baked and then sliced up. So all the meats in here are like blended up bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Which are terrible for you. The cheese is pasteurized. If you put oil on there, they put canola oil. I used to get Subway sandwiches when I was a soy boy, and I would literally have them put canola oil on there. Oh my gosh, I would go to town. I would get like sun chips, eat it with that. It would taste so good, but then I would just feel like shit after. Guys, sandwiches are terrible. Deli meats are terrible. Do not eat that, please. If you want lunch, meal prep some ground beef and rice, steak and potatoes, eggs and rice in a meal prep container with some fruit. Eat that for lunch and you'll be way better off. Okay. We got protein pancakes next. We're kind of cruising through here. Guys, I'm trying to keep this going. It's hard to monologue and keep it entertaining, but if you guys eat any of these foods, let me know in the comments. And if you think they're healthy or you disagree with me, feel free to comment because I guarantee I'll win the argument. But anyhow, we got protein pancakes. And protein pancakes are really misleading. I just don't understand, like, if you think about this, it's just shitty ass wheat, shitty synthetic protein, seed oils, fake ass filler ingredients into some powder in a plastic bag in a nice fancy container with a big ass Jack Bear in it. You mix it with water or whatever, and then you dump it on a pan. It's like shit. It's literally shit. If you think some powder is gonna make you jacked versus actually eating real meat, you are fucking dumb. Okay, we got organic organic gummy bears, guys. I don't know if you guys actually think these are healthy. I mean, I don't know how these would even be organic. I'm pretty sure like gummy bears are made out of like gelatin. I don't know how you get organic gelatin, but there's like sugar and artificial food dye. So these just basically have zero nutritional value, gonna spike your insulin. The food dyes are gonna fuck you up. So I'm gonna put it here, honestly. These are just pure bullshit. If you have a sweet tooth craving or you want a snack, eat some low glycemic fruit. And if you guys don't know what I mean by low glycemic fruit, these are fruits like berries that are low calorie, so they're basically like no calories. They're sweet, they have a lot of fiber, so they fill you up. But because they're low glycemic, they won't make your blood sugar spike and they will keep you in fat burning mode because when your blood sugar is not spiked, that's when your body is in fat burning mode. So next, we got Chobani Flip, bro. I used to eat these. I used to eat the key lime pie version. I'm gonna put these in the D tier. I mean, maybe or C tier, maybe in the D tier. It's like s'mores. I don't know. I'd love to see the ingredients. There's definitely some like bullshit. I know there's been some banned ingredients in these. Oh my gosh. But graham crackers were actually designed to lower testosterone. There's like, if you do research, the owner of Kellogg's created cereal and graham crackers to lower the testosterone of men because men's test was being too high. But there's like files on it where like he designed it to like basically make men's test low. And he was saying that it's bad to be high test. But this is just full of pesticides, chocolate, and fucking marshmallows. There's corn syrup and like corn. I don't even know what the fuck the ingredients are on here, but it's pasteurized dairy too. Yogurt's bullshit. A lot of you guys think yogurt's good. It's bullshit. Plus, the cows are eating corn and soy. So if it's corn and soy fed beet cows, you're getting the milk from that, which is corn and soy fed. So it's inflammatory. And then it's pasteurized. And then you're adding the bullshit ingredients. So this is just a gut destroyer. You'll think of this. It's like fucking shit ass milk with shit powder and bioengineered food just like blended together. Like, I don't know how you would think that's what a natural human would fucking eat. It's so stupid. Okay, we got Halo Top ice cream. I'm putting this here. It's lower calorie, but once again, there's no nutritional value. Like with any of these foods on here, the nutrient profiles are just so fucking bullshit. It's all processed. Like processed foods don't make you healthy. They don't boost your hormones. They don't make you satiated. They're all bullshit. If you want good ice cream, I would get ice cream for Bears. It's a brand that has like 4 ingredients. It's sweetened with honey, so there's no stevia or sucralose or corn syrup, which this probably has. It's just dairy, cream, egg yolks, which has some protein, and like vanilla. But these have like paragraphs of ingredients. I know a lot of ice creams have gums, like xanthan gum or it's like Arabica gum or something. But those have been shown to inflame your gut lining and mess up your stomach and give you gut issues. So just because of the calories and the numbers on the fucking paper, think about how it's actually made and if humans would be meant to eat it. Okay, we got next on the list. We got like 10 left, guys. Stay with me here. We got Cliff Bars. Oh my God. I mean, these just things, they don't do anything for you. They don't do anything for you, bro. Like, all these foods would be considered healthy. Like, if you went to a fitness coach or a nutritionist, they'd be like, oh, it says 10 grams of protein on it, so you can eat it just because the number's on it, made by the government. These are the only 2 that I would actually consider having myself. Everything else on here, I never have. I never have any of these things. But Cliff Bars, peanut butter, I explain why that's bullshit. Probably has oats, which are bullshit, grains, which are bullshit, chocolate chips, which are bullshit. They probably have seed oils. Oh my gosh, guys. These are just concoctions of corn, soy, and everything else under the sun. It's bullshit. But you guys may think, oh, these are healthier than candy bars. These are basically the same as fucking candy bars. I mean, okay, there's less added sugar, but like, this is probably worse than a candy bar. These are worse than a candy bar. This is the same as like a milkshake. Like, guys, You have to wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Okay. We got baked baked potato chips. I don't know why people think these are healthier than regular. I think, oh, it's baked, it's not fried, but there's still seed oils in them. So I would put regular potato chips here because they're just covered in seed oils, but I guess I'll put the baked ones here because they're probably coated in seed oils, but they're not like drenched. Like when you fry potato chips, they dump it in the fryer, which is just like saturating them terribly. But these are probably just lightly coated, so it's just more potato, but still has seed oils. I'll put regular potato chips here because they're fully saturated. And if they, if it's flavored, they're even worse because they put all anything under the sun. Anything under the sun. Like if you think about all these things, like how would, you know, corn taste like fucking lime and peppers in the wild? Where would you find chocolatey paste in the wild? Where would you find a fucking oat chocolate bar in the wild? You wouldn't find any of that shit in the wild. And you wonder why humans look like fucking creatures. Okay, next we got Gatorade. I'll put that here. Blue one, which causes ADHD and cancer. If it has zero sugar, it has sucralose, which is going to slow down your metabolism, make you fat, or sugar. And then they probably just have, it's just microplastics and then reverse osmosis water. But I know most regular Gatorade has a lot of sugar, but I guess 0 calorie, whatever. If you want to get hydrated, just eat whole foods that have electrolytes. So a lot of these hydration, drinks like Gatorade or Powerade, they say they get you hydrated and then they replenish your glycogen, which are carbs from the sugar in there. But if you want to do this in a much more optimal way, you just want to eat fruit like watermelon, fruits with potassium, and then you want to get your sodium from sea salt, magnesium from fruits like avocados, and then calcium from like raw milk. So if you're eating or drinking raw milk, eating watermelon, eating salt, eating red meat, you're going to get all your electrolytes and you're going to get your fucking carbs, which are way better and healthier than fucking fake processed sugar. Okay. Fucking cherry pie yogurt. I mean, it's probably the same as this kind of. I'll put it here because there's not like crumbs in it. I don't fucking know. Greek yogurt. Light and fit, low calorie. Guys, how the fuck does a pie? How is a pie and how are s'mores gonna make you jack? I don't understand that. But these probably have the same similar ingredients, but it's just a fake thing. 0 grams of fat and 12 grams of protein. I think that says 0 grams of fat. Like, is that what it says? I don't fucking know. But guys, fat is good for you if it's from saturated fat from whole food sources. So if it's from red meat or eggs, that fat will have cholesterol, and your brain is entirely made up of cholesterol. Your hormones are made up or are produced from having cholesterol. So the more cholesterol you have, the more jacked you're going to be. But the thing is, it has a bad rep because if you add red meat and eggs to the standard diet of all this processed food, you will get your arteries clogged, you will have high blood pressure, and you will get fat. But when you don't mix a lot of saturated fat with the processed food and you eat only clean, your arteries won't get clogged. Your test will be insanely high because you're eating lots of cholesterol and you will be jacked. And that's how I am. I'm lean. I have a six pack. Um, and I eat 2 pounds of red meat at least every day. But the thing is, I don't eat processed food at all. So my skin's clear. I have high libido. Everything's running properly. And that's what it's fucking about. Okay. Got 6 left here. We got these granola bites. I would say B. I mean, oats have no nutritional value. I don't even know what else is in this shit. There's probably seed oils, probably some sugar. Since when have like oats been healthy? I mean, horses eat oats, I guess. But grains are just kind of bullshit in my opinion overall. Bang for buck, grains are never going to get you fully fucking jacked. So I don't know why the hell you would waste your time eating those. Pesticides, estrogenic, they're just going to destroy your gut. And think about it too, like red meat's nice and soft and tender and juicy. Same with eggs, raw milk, fruit. It tastes really good. Like plain oats by themselves taste like dirt. Plus, they're like hard and they would fuck your gut up if you ate them raw. But to make them taste good, you have to like soak them and boil them and whatnot. Oats are fucking bullshit. Okay. Next, we got Red Bull. I think this is like the zero sugar one. So Guys, I would say, if things are 0 calorie or like whatever healthier versions, they're actually worse than the regular. So I would say I'd rather you eat or drink cane sugar Red Bull than 0 calorie because it's more just like chemically made. Like this is further away from than a whole food Red Bull, like a cane sugar one, because there's cane sugar. That's a fucking plant. Whatever makes this sweet is like purely chemically mass produced, and it's terrible. I think aspartame or sucralose, but when you mix that with caffeine, it's just a recipe to destroy your gut, destroy your metabolism, and make you fat. Okay, I didn't know I put chips on here twice, but I'll put these here. Okay, guys, protein chips. It tastes so good, but it's just so bad for you. Whole foods that taste good are good for you, but processed foods that taste good are more bad for you, if that makes sense. So like medium rare steak, eggs, fruit, those things taste really good on a base level and they're one ingredient, but these things all taste good because they're processed and because they have a million ingredients that are actually bad for you. Okay, we got a protein cookie. I'll put this here. Pea protein, no bioavailable nutrients, no gains. Guys, it's a fucking cookie, bro. It's a fucking cookie. Everyone knows that cookies are bad for you. You guys are just getting brainwashed because it says protein. Like, think about if you're a business owner who's trying to make something unique, trying to make something that no one's ever done before or ever tried before. Okay, there's fitness trends are going up. People love shortcuts. People are lazy. They don't like red meat and eggs. The government's saying that's bad. So I'm gonna make some fucking cookies and yogurt and chips that have protein because everyone knows protein makes you jacked, right? That's like the best business model ever to fool fucking fat people because people are gluttonous. People love cookies. Everyone loves cookies. Everyone loves chips. It's the biggest hack to finesse people. Don't get finessed by these fake ass marketing schemes. And going back to the last things we put, so replacements for these, I would do beef jerky, black coffee, more red meat, more eggs, masa chips or vandy chips. Same thing. Okay. On to the last two. We got protein bars. I'll put these here. Guys, these are just as bad as candy bars. These are just as bad as regular cookies. If it has seed oils, if it has sugar, if it has refined grains, those are the things you have to fucking look for. And the hard part is that there's a million different names for every different thing because all these companies also like to find loopholes when it comes to pushing their shit. This is all just marketing. Oh, let's make some health food be as tasty and look as fucking tasty as possible so we can get people to buy it, get people to eat it while they think it's healthy. That's like the most genius marketing thing ever. If you really think hypercritically and pretend like all these people are out to get you and make you fat, it makes so much more sense because they don't really care if you're unhealthy or, healthy, but they just want to make the cheapest, lowest quality thing seem healthy and great, and they just want to make as much money as possible. But last but not least, we got Diet Coke. Everyone thinks Diet Coke is healthy because it's zero sugar. This is definitely worse than regular Coke. How does fake sweeteners that have 0 calories even make sense? It tastes sweet in your mouth, but it has zero nutritional value, no calories. Like, you don't think that like fucks up your gut, fucks up your hormones? There are studies coming out about aspartame and sucralose. I'm telling you guys, if you tap into these, it's not good. And even if you mix these with red meat and eggs, it's still not good. You either go all in or you go all out. So this is all I got for this video. I don't know if your parents eat any of these, you eat any of these, your friends eat any of these, but if they do, put them on the fucking diet. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but you know what I like to eat. Whole foods only. I've eaten all this shit and I was a soy boy. Once I started eating all this shit, I started getting jacked. I'm telling you, this is the key to getting jacked. But if you don't even know much about nutrition and you feel like you need help getting jacked, you feel like you need help coming with a diet or even a training plan or even lifestyle changes that will allow you to avoid eating these foods, feel free to book a call with me for my one-on-one coaching in the link in the description of this video. And I guarantee I can help get you right. But guys, let me know what you guys think of this video. If you have any comments, if you disagree with me, and I will see you in the next video.